So I'm cutting a 45 and 30-degree angle in one go. Okay, it's definitely compound. Now I chose this particular saw, which is significantly more expensive than that one was, or even the newer version of that, because of what's in this box here. And let's go ahead and open that up. Alright, so there we go. We have the 250 FSK rail, and it comes with a Festool clamp included. It has a manual, and here's the rail. It's actually pretty small. It's a nice little size. So the 250, the 4, you have a 670 and I believe a 420 rail. So I may pick those up. And then so what's unique about this particular track is you have this here where you can actually see how it functions. So you unloosen it here, and then you push or pull. I don't see any grooves on the outside. Okay, looks like you pull it back like this, and then it slides, and then it indents. Okay, let's see if we can get the saw on there. Okay, so it's saws in place, and you butt it up against the work. So this, let me put it in 0. So then when I butt it up against the work here, and I hold it, and I'm able to cut through it. Feels like there's just a little bit of slop there, so let me try to tighten these cams down here. Okay, so now I have it too tight to slide. Now I'll just back off a little bit. And then put it up on the work. Okay. So there's another feature on this saw to make this a plunge saw, and there's a button here that you push, and let me try it. Yep, there you go. You push that lever down, and it puts the saw into plunge mode so that it sits up off of the work. And then obviously you can butt up here, and then when you go to plunge, once you get all the way down, it locks for this particular saw, and then you can just cut forward. The way that it actually cuts 90 is it registers off of these two sections here. So you have to tighten this down or else it will move. So I've had it move just a couple times on me just now. So let me make sure it's in the indicator and then tighten it down. And now it should stay in place. You got your clamp. And that can just fit here in the T-track on the bottom. So you can clamp it to whatever work surface you want to clamp it to. Weight wise, The track doesn't add a whole lot of weight to it. It's, for me, you know, I'm not the biggest guy. It is a little bit, you know, awkward, but I can see the benefit because I could just, like I said, I just lean in here, hold down at the front of the rail, and then just push forward and cut. So let me get something set up and try to give it a shot. Nice little cut. Let's give it another shot. So I have to admit, I'm gonna have to get used to, you know, balancing this and holding this like this. And it just, the saw slides back. There's like a bungee cord in here that makes the saw kind of retract back to the starting point on the saw. So far, not bad. Let the blade stop, right? So you can see all the dust there on the ground. Let's get a different angle here of the cut. Alright, to take it off the saw, looks like you pull it up and you push this lever over and the saw slides off the rail. Let's give it a shot without the you see how crooked that is. I'm trying to find my. Let me scribe a line. So I did okay, but then I lost sight. Once I got past this area here, I wasn't able to see how to keep it, you know, square to the cut. So my sight line wasn't the greatest because you can't see the tip of the blade. And for something as short as this, yeah, I just don't have very good sight line. So let me try it again. But basically, what the rail does is prevent you from having to do this here, where you take your square down and put it up there and run against that. So it's the same thing that you would get with the rail. It's all in one, so I don't have to actually have two things in hand, having both of these. I simply take the rail, slide it on until it clicks, butt it up against my work, and there you go. Come back to my next piece, butt it up. Not bad. Let's turn the saw to 45 degrees. Put it up. See, another shot there. Oh, let me put it at full depth. Okay, give it a shot. Yep, there's a ridge there on the bottom. All right, let's do an angle. Butt it up here, and now I'm at 30 degrees. Let me tighten it. And I'm up on the work there. So I'm cutting a 45 and 30 degree angle in one go. Okay, it's definitely compound. However, like I said, there is a ridge down here that you would need to sand off or rasp off. Let's go in the other direction. Okay, so this is 45. This is 45 and 45 right here. Let's give that a cut. So you can really feel the saw working to do that cut, but it did get through it. So this is a nice little compound angle. Now, you know, being at the level that I'm at, I don't think I'm ready to be doing anything with these compound cuts, but I mean, it's showing that it has the capability to do that. These are the angles that are coming off of this thing here. It's pretty nice. Now, as I said, you can hear the saw working quite a bit. We're still at two bars. Let's go back around. Okay, that time it just pops. Oh, okay. You push it on the end, and it comes down. Push it. Got it. Okay. So now we're going 60 and 45. So that's going to cause it to go here. Actually, I can't even cut this angle because it'll cut me off there. So let's go back to 40, back to 0, which is a 90-degree cutter. Overall, I think it's pretty cool. Give it a thumbs up. Even though it does appear to not be the most powerful saw, but it can make cuts. It doesn't cut all the way through at a 45. Leaves a very small amount that would either need to be sanded. So 45 cuts is what I got. And I'm still with two bars. All right, so I look forward to the weekend when I'll get to actually put that to work. See you in my next video.